Alright. 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 Well, I think we're done with the tech issues for tonight. Or I'd like to pretend we are, at least. So let me go ahead and get started. Hopefully my mouse works over here. I need to get like a tiny mouse pad. I do not have one. I have a tiny cat, which is not a tiny mouse pad. Hoy. Let's move this. And I have not streamed this one in a while, so hopefully my audio settings are somewhat lined up. 38 gigabytes. Huh. You were downloading some good games, I guess. So what if I set this here? Ah, howdy, Vera. Let's see if I can get this going. We're having a little bit of tech issues right now. A little bit. But I body slammed the router, so I think we should be good now. Playing with the audio levels just a smidge, because I have not done this one in a while. And I have a feeling, given the presence of one young coconut, that we may have some interruptions sooner than later tonight. She's been hanging out all night. Let's see, mouse seems to be good. My IT has got a belly full of wet food right now, so there's no IT. Do I have everything I need? Alright, so got this, that, and the other. Got my moral support here with Lightning and Warrior of Light. Don't know what that was, but hopefully it's not important. And I think I've got a good beat on whether or not the connection's going to drop. So if it... Yep. Did not take long. So here's the IT support. A rare coconut sighting. But what I was going to say, if you have not been here for one of these streams before, the way these usually work is I will jump in between... Like, I will cut the mic during the song, and then what I do is I change the audio so the game volume is full volume. So I give you a heads up that you might want to make sure you don't have it full blast, because surprises are awful when it's, you know, mean, aggressive piano, I guess. Whatever we want to call this Final Fantasy music. But yeah, Coconut and Goya are my difficulty modifiers. They will randomly pop up, jump on the cabinet, and demand attention, which then will make it a little problematic to see what the hell I'm doing. But, alright. The only thing is, Coconut, I need to move where your feet are, and I need to put this little blue card under there. Because I can't put it on you. You don't work. That little white dot on your back does not read the card. And this is how I save my file for this arcade cabinet. So I'm gonna need you to not mind me lifting this a little bit. Slide that there. There you go. You can just chill there now, Coco. Oh, error message. Cannot read the coconut. What is that about? What I need to do is get one of those cool little Steam Decks. The things that are a bunch of buttons you can just tap and then it reloads a different screen or whatever. Excuse me, Coco. You're definitely on the thing. Alright, let's give the system one more try, then we might... Coco. You are so demanding right now. Ugh. There we go. Hopefully that'll read. Yeah, there we go. Now we're in business. Funky D. So the other thing we do with this stream is we take all requests all the time. So if you have a game or a song, or era or whatever, say it in the chat and we will play. I've got a billion songs left to unlock. No, Coconut is not a request. There is, but you have to pay points for that. But she's already here, so why would you? Hi. What are you up to, ma'am? So weird tonight. So weird. Weird cats. Weird cats. But if they were normal, we wouldn't love them, right? I guess we still would, but it'd be very strange if they were normal. I'd be concerned. Ugh. Yeah, big purse. Look. No, you don't want to look straight up into the camera, into the internet, to your doting fans. Meow. Alright. Goya is definitely out for the count with a full belly. So, couple things. One, I'm playing this because next week the console version comes out. Not a one-to-one, but it's close enough. It's based off this. It pulls a lot of the same songs. And what I mean by same songs is I mean like 95% of the same songs. Some of these bigger ballad things where you see it's multiple songs, those are not included in there. Yeah, this sounds like a good one. We can start off with this one. But it looks like I'm not going to be sitting because someone else already is right now. So this will be a standing song. So we're going to pull from Final Fantasy XIV to start. Because why not? Everyone apparently loves Final Fantasy XIV, even though I've hardly played it. But apparently it's a popular one. And this is To the Sun. So I can't read that. I know, I'm translating for you. It says To the Sun. Some of them are in English, just not this one. I have a feeling you're about to watch Coconut play Theatrhythm, but let me switch. Oh, I need the mouse girl. Sound will change. Enjoy. You can read that multi-magic lingual. No, I cannot read that. I have what's called a cheat sheet, where I can look at the pretty picture, and then it says the name of it after it, so. I'm working on it, though. I can read some of the characters, but actually reading the song names, absolutely not. Coconut Cam should be bigger. It's not... Lady, it's not actually a coconut cam. It's supposed to be an arcade cam. Coconut just happened to be present this time. And she probably will be later. She's been very needy tonight. Both. So I'm going to go into... Same difference. to Great King Mogomog, Good King Mogomog the 12th. So if you are a fan of Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, this probably will sound very familiar because, intentional or not, it is very closely related to it. It is not plagiarism because they're Mughals, and Mughals cannot be held accountable to the laws of man. So, just Mughals being Mughals made it creepier. Supposedly, and I don't know because I haven't gone to it yet in this game. Hey, howdy, Canonical. How is it going? Hopefully enjoying your day off. But supposedly they tell you the actual, like, ways to fight that battle, because it's like a raid boss. But I don't know, because Final Fantasy XIV is lost on me. Moogle. Look, lady, I found some that are in English for us. Kind of. I say that when I click on Valse di Fantastica. Italian? I don't know. Does Coconut have a little headband with Moogle Palm? She doesn't. And I don't know why she doesn't. Fantasia? Close. I can considering chores and errands. Oof. Yeah, I hate the fact that things don't go away until you deal with them. Chores-wise. I got excited. I apologize. There's no Fantasia in here. This is not yet a Disney-owned product. I'm going to try a hard song. At a hard setting, I should say. So, Apocalypsis Noctis by Shimo... Can't even speak right now. Should probably have some water, but... Yoko Shimomura. Person who did Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy... Or, sorry, not Final Fantasy 15. That's what we're playing. But, Street Fighter 2. But let us go. No Noctis. Let's go FF9. FF9 will be next. God, why? Oh, I died. I don't think... I did not. Punk did not hydrate, but he did bring hydration. So there is indeed hydration about to occur. Speaking of 15, finally listened to Distant Worlds version of Ignis and Ravis. Makes me think, was this OST actually good and the bad game just soured me? I think you're probably onto something with that, Canonical, because I enjoy the soundtrack for what it is way more than when I played the game. Because, I don't know, I felt like during the game they just highlighted, like, you can listen to all the old songs. And they didn't really give a whole lot of emphasis on the game itself. Well, I'm hydrated now, so next time I play, what do we call it? Apocalyptic Doom song? I should be good to go. One token. Don't mind any of this nonsense. I can't read it either. I just know what the pretty pictures do. Alright, I can actually sit now because I don't believe a coconut is going to deter me. I do have to move something from down here though. Alright. See, you're not going to know what to do with yourself when you don't have to go through 6 menus. So the demo for Final Bar Line, the console game, is fantastic, and it is so much quicker just to get in and play a song. So you are not wrong. I look forward to that, and I like all the the meta stuff that is currently not present in this. Like being able to level up my characters and getting unlockables, collectibles, shiny cards, you know, all the gacha goodness. Alright, so there was a quest for Final Fantasy IX. Let me see what I can do from there. No, we'll not do that. Nope. Not Vivi's song. I love Vivi, but no. Vama Ala Flamenco? Yeah, we'll go with that. Once again, it's in English, but not really. So we'll start this. So this was a fun, jaunty one from the start of the game. I'm so excited for the freaking Final Bar Line next week on Thursday. Gonna do a full day of stream on that. finish. See, how is a high-res texture pack for a game more than the size of the game itself? Well, I'd love to tell you, but I have no clue. I mean, I know assets are usually the biggest part of it, because the rest of it's all just text, like code and whatnot, but... Hang on. I have one last thing to move. Where are you at? Alright. I'm not waiting on 46 gigabytes. Oh, I disagree. I feel like you are going to wait on 46 gigabytes because you don't have a say in it. Beachy, good evening. Yes. Cannot wait for Final Bar Line myself. Hence me playing this a bunch yesterday and now today on stream. And when Final Bar Line comes out next Thursday, I'll stream it all day. And for anyone in here, I will be doing a giveaway for the game next week. I mentioned it on Twitter, but just saying it on stream too. So when I do this next Thursday all day, just show up, follow, throw in a comment like, yay, enter me. Then at 8:30 at night, if you're here, I'm going to do a drawing and random of anyone in there and do a giveaway for the full big version for whatever system you want. We're going to go with something to protect. Just did 30 plus, I'm ready to play the game. Yeah, FF9 is pretty good. I love the music from it. I love Vivi. He's adorable and wonderful and everything amazing. And I love Beatrix as well, which is why I love this song. But anyways, something to protect. For starters, before I catch up on chat, Screwed Up, that is actually Roses of May, the softer version of Something to Protect, which I will play next. But this is actually Beatrix's song, not her thong. That's something different entirely. Let's see. Just found out there's a collector's edition of Tears of the Kingdom. Nintendo's going to get 130 from me. Canonical, you were correct. Something to Protect is the fast-paced version of the song. I screwed up. Thank you for cleaning me up on that one. Ever paid more than maybe 70, 80 for a game, deluxe version or whatever. I technically paid more than $100 for this arcade, so I don't know what you want to consider that. Alright, so this song is actually Something to Protect. As Canonical pointed out, this is the faster version of the same song. So we will do this for another Final Fantasy IX song, and then we'll go from there. I don't like Beatrix like that. She's just awesome. See, hoping to be able to get my hands on a copy before the scalpers get them. I have seen them go up all day, Beachy on Twitter. If you follow, one, if you're on Twitter, but two, if you follow Wario64, he constantly, he, she, they, it, whatever it is, tweet out nonstop about whenever it goes up at Best Buy or GameStop or Target or whatever. So they keep on posting that. So I think you should be able to get your hands on it if you want one pretty easy. Canonical, most I ever spent on a game was 160 Project Diva second and $250 passes. Damn, Diva goes for that much money? Few games I bought multiple times. Oh, yeah, Beachy and crew. If we're counting multiple purchases of the same game, I'm in trouble. Because there's no shortage of Final Fantasy VII on multiple platforms in my house. We'll not talk about that too long. I think we said too much already. I might have a problem when it comes to Final Fantasy, so exclude that, and then yeah, maybe we're talking about healthy relationships with video games. But as long as that's on the table, the answer is no, I have a problem. No, I'm not like the cool kids. I don't have any ink anywhere on me showing that I actually enjoy a thing, so shame on me. I have no gaming tattoo, so I'm what the kids call a fake gamer. See, actually, like the base game of Project Diva second was also 50, so it's 150 total. Yeah, I've never played. I think I played Diva X. There's one of them that was on Vita, and that was the one that I played. I could be wrong. Maybe that isn't which the one it is. I don't know. I didn't have anyone to Sherpa me into rhythm games. For the most part, I played like Dance Dance Revolution and any other knockoffs of it. Ooh. I was going to skip this, but I absolutely can go for some Nier. So, what's nice about Final Bar Line is they are expanding a couple games, including with the DLC for Nier. So in this, there's a total of 5 songs, 3 from Nier Automata, 2 from Nier Replicant. They're going to be giving 6 and 6, so there'll be a total of 12 Nier songs on Final Bar Line. But we'll do this one, which I believe this is Kane and Salvation. I can read the first one as Kaine. Yeah, so Kane. Salvation. Look at that. I can read Japanese. Tiny bit. But, yeah, DDR is such a gateway drug. It's so good. But we'll go into some Nier Replicant, and then we'll go from there. Poor Pascal. That song ended way too quickly. Hi. Hi. So, poor Pascal. Just want to show you something if you can see this. The camera's going to be all over, I apologize. Pascal is with us. Right there hanging out on the arcade. Because it felt appropriate to put it on this. Be it that this is a Square Enix Time Machine. Oh, that was a bad move, wasn't it? Plus, Goy was distracting me. That guy demands all the attentions. Ooh, Beachy subbed. 5 months. How was that even possible? I mean, I guess you were hanging out for October, because that's when we did that horrible Girls Are Weird game. What was it called? Rule of Rose. Where the developer decided, let's explore this, how strange girls are, young girls. And what that really became is Lord of the Flies. Yeah, I know, Goya. Yes, you're all calling for Goya, I see that. Here, you can have some Goya. This is Goya, not Coco. But now he doesn't know what to do with himself. Except he just selected a song, I think. What did you pick, Goya? This sounds aggressive. Well, apparently we're doing more Nier, except this one's more aggressive. Your people are here, meow meow. Goya. You were... No, no! Nothing to be worried about. Nothing's broken. Maybe. I'll look at my phone after that. taken off. I got a lot to catch up on. The drums of us people fought you through the cat. No, the cat jumped onto the desk, which has a tiny square inch of space, and threw my phone and something else on the floor. He's good though. No need to worry. He is a very durable cat, strong and fluffy. Lady of the Tree, have a good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Again, next Thursday I'll play all day, so much earlier than this night, or most streams, I should say. Way to fail on Goya's favorite song. Yeah, I'm a disappointment. I believe that one's Song of the Ancients. That's the counter, Goya. I think I have one more song, and then I need to give him a second round of wet food. Because he's a hungry boy. And apparently everyone thinks I starve my cats. Beachy, don't you dare. Carnival or Beautiful Song? I think we'll do Beautiful Song. Yeah, this is a fun one. Alright, so this is the last one we'll do of the set. Quay says you're lying. You guys are monsters. You're not helping. You need me to feed you. Yes, you do. Alright. Spoken to me. Alright, so we'll do one more for Nier Automata, A Beautiful Song, and then there will be cat food, so there will be a short break after that. 5-minute interval, if you will. Canonical, yes, I do believe that the song did make it into the Final Fantasy XIV year raid. I know some of it did. Oh, thank you, Beachy. I'm excited though because when they do bring this to Final Bar Line, I know at least one of the extra songs is at the end they close with. It's called The Way to... I'm getting to it, Goya. Way to the World. They're putting out the Japanese version, which is to be expected, but still excited for it, because it is the vocal track that closes out the game. But I need this many minutes to feed the cats, and I will be back. So 7:13, so 7:18 we'll be back for more. I'll let this keep going, that way there's some audio, but I will be right back. The cat needs food. Don't, Beachy, I swear. You want me to feed the cat? I need to give it the proper time, right, Goya? Exactly. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Food is in the bowls. Cats are having food transferred to their mouth, so we're good to go for a minute. Let's see, translation food. They did not confirm that Final Fantasy 16 music will be in Final Bar Line, but there are two DLC packs on the very end that are question marks. They have not announced what those are yet, and that is out in October. So most people are assuming that's going to be one of them at least. And they removed Bravely Default from this arcade game, and instead they had Octopath Traveler. So there's some expectation that Bravely Default will make its return, and that might be another one of the DLC packs. So 16 will probably be in here, considering how much Final Fantasy 14 music's in it, and it's the same composer. Fully expect there to be more of that going on. So timing, I am within my time limit. It is 7:18. Vera, you are killing me. Thank you, Beachy, for coming to my aid. Because yes, that cat gets fed multiple times every stream, I swear. I don't think there's any 16 music as of now. Yeah, we're hoping for a DLC pack. Killing me. Well, currently he's not howling because he has food, and to her benefit, Coconut also got some, so she's content as well. God, that Taco Bell was really good. That is actually I don't even know what that in hell that thing was, but that was something that was physically in my hand, and I was so happy with it I had to take a picture, and then that now became an emoji. True story. Taco Bells and the cat bowls. I'm fine with that. If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. Alright, so let us get back into it now that cats have some food in them. We should be okay for a minute. I give it about 20 minutes until Goya demands more. So needy. Punky will continue. But yeah, so Final Bar Line, they have already announced all the DLC packs except for those last two. And it's basically every 2 weeks from release until October, so a solid 6 months. Pending how that goes, it could potentially lead to more DLC, people are hoping. There's been some discussion with the director of it that, that they have plans for non-Square games. I'm curious what that is, though. Like, if they're just going to leave the company, let me rephrase. Currently, they've only done Square games, so not leave the company, but partner with other people. And that would just be different, and I wonder what other games could potentially benefit from this. Because so far, they've done Final Fantasy, they've done Kingdom Hearts, and they've done Dragon Quest to a lesser extent. Alright, so let's see what we got next. Oh, no, I'm not feeling that right now. Maybe throw back to some older ones. So, alright, let's see what we got. So, the other point of the stream is, you can see the cross, well, can't see, it's blocked right now, but the whole point of this is I wanted to run through every song and get a full chain, so miss no notes. So anything you see over here in green or grayed out is stuff that I need to play eventually. I just have not gotten to them yet, or I sucked at them like this one and I missed a note, or a couple. But that is the end goal, is I do want to get through every song on blue difficulty. But I don't want to do that one right now. And I will say that is the other thing I'm very excited with Final Bar Line, is not having timers before I play a song. Just being able to take my time figuring out what I want to play. I don't know what this one is. I guess we'll give it a go. It's from Crystal Chronicles, but I'm not familiar with it. Hopefully someone here is, and we all enjoy, so see you on the other side. There's no way I missed that freaking note. Like, let's see. Opening music, chapter beginning, boss battle of some sort. Gotcha. Coconut is definitely judging me. Fucking one note. I swear to God I hit that, though. My left's... And I need to get better with that. I forget which... It must be up. But one of them is spotty. Just because this was abused in the arcade, I guess? I don't know. Sounds good to me. Because this was an actual arcade in Japan. So, prior to me acquiring it, it had seen at least 10,000 plays by Japanese players in the arcade, and much better skill than me. We will do one more. Forget which is which. Don't remember the name, but it's from Crystal Chronicles, so we're going to do this. Blaming the equipment. Well, if the equipment had not seen industrial use at one point, then yeah, I'd understand saying bullshit and I should need to get over it and accept the fact that I'm horrible. But this did see industrial use at one point, so I'm going to continue now. Clear. Game on. Equipment is good enough for you to buy and import from Japan, but hey, nobody wants the logic. Hey, look, I'm just saying. Next song. The chocobo's running in the background. I know, there's so much. Like, I actually want to disconnect and kind of show you what the full screen looks like on this, and I'm really hoping for to translate into final bar line. But let me get through... Do I have one more song? Yeah, one more song and then I'll show you. C-H-O-B-O. C-H-O-B-O. O-C-O-B-O. Damn it! I'm new here, alright? It's a chobo, not a chocobo. Y'all want chocobos? I will give you chocobos. Here, you want chocobos? We will have all the chocobos. Where's my difficulty? It's not here, sorry. It's when I select the song. You want chocobos? You want chocobos? We will chocobo. There will be many chocobos, and this will end very poorly. Stop judging me, Coconut. God. Alright, this is from Final Fantasy Tactics. It's awesome. Oh god. Fucking chocobos. This is not going. Okay. Chocobo. Yeah, these. Look at them, appreciate them, and all their joy and mirth. I can make them bounce. I didn't know that. Oh, I can't poke them though. Alright, no more chocobos. Bad chocobos. I don't like it either, so it's going away. It is done. There are no more chocobos here. I thought you called them, so I just followed them. But once this starts, or saves, we'll change something up a bit. Boom, like that. No promises. That may happen again at some point, but not anytime soon. So, I actually think I need to reset it. Yeah, hang on. Alright, so that is rebooting. And then we will continue shortly. Oh, don't mind this. And by all means, do not mind the screen that says, "This is greatly illegal to play outside of Japan. This is intended for Japanese use only." Just ignore that screen when that pops up. This screen right here. Ignore all those words. Alright, continuing. So, what I wanted to highlight is, we're playing offline mode. What I'm hoping for, is this won't save my scores, which is why I don't normally do it. I'm hoping with final, but those are the only words in English. Yeah, it's so weird, I don't know why. Yes. Criminal. But, one, it loads a hell of a lot faster when I'm not connected to my network. But I lose all my my scores, which sucks. But what's really awesome is we'll do tri-section, except minus all the chocobos, same game that I just lost on. But here, let's do some chocobo. Who else do we want to see in this mix? Do we have any favorites here? But what's really fun with this is that there's a small army of just a horde of these little characters carrying through the screen. I really hope that final bar line does that too, because it is awesome. I love the background when this happens. But, tri-section from Final Fantasy Tactics, let's go. with my friends. Here to kick ass and chew gum, and you're all out of ass. Good times. So, apologies. So that one was too clicky with the arcade, huh? Don't know what I did different that time. But, like I was saying, what I really liked about that is the small army that was behind him. Behind me, dropping in from airships and all that other jazz. It's a good time. Welcome aboard, Pocky. Do you have any requests? Because I am all in for just playing whatever at this point. Because I've been playing all yesterday and now for about an hour and a half tonight. Megalomania. Some CT, which is short for the Chrono Trigger. Which is this. So City of Zeal, Magus. Nope. Frog's theme. Okay. Zeal, and I request no CT tracks. Well, the game already picked. Everyone hydrates. Good call, you got that in before the song started, so hydrate please. Everyone, thank you. Yes, it has been determined on previous streams that beer is completely acceptable for hydration. Punk chose wisely and went with Chrono Trigger Frog's theme, so quite content with that one. But I did see Zeal was in there, and I understand that no CT was requested, but the request for CT came in first. So we shall continue with Zeal, and then we'll see where we go from there. Queuing up on deck, anything else you want? Hopefully, so how was the volume on that last song? Did that work out for everyone? Because what I did was I muted my microphone entirely and just switched it over to the game audio, which should hopefully be at the right level. But this is the first time I've streamed this in a while, so the audio settings are a little bit different from before. I'll take the silence as good to go. Because that's what we do here. Sounds good. Thank you, Pocky. But we will get into Zeal, and I hope you're not just saying that because I picked your song. So close. One bad note. Un. Unbelievable. So it's nice when I'm not connected to a private server that it really just loads and then loads and then loads again. Very snappy, which is also exciting because that will be final bar line as well. I'm assuming down here says something about network. I have no clue. One token, please. And let us continue. So anyone hanging out that was not here at the start, Genova, we can do Genova. But if you are not here at the start, next week on Thursday when the console version of this, i.e. Final Bar Line, is released, I will be streaming all day from roughly 2 p.m. Eastern to about 9 p.m. is my guess. So probably a solid 7 hours. But I will be doing a giveaway of Final Bar Line, the big fat version with all the DLC, at 8:30. So all I'm looking for is if you want to hang out, follow at some point during the day, and say, like, you know, enter me and the shuffle random, and I will do a drawing at 8:30. So if you're here and I pull your name, cool, congratulations, you win a copy for PS4 or Switch, whichever version you want. And if you're not here at 8:30 when I do the drawing and you get called, I will move on to the next person and draw the next person. But come hang out next Thursday, potentially win yourself a copy. You can enter. I'm not opposed. Beachy, I'm surprised you didn't do the use your bomb emoji during that last song. But anyways. So, if you all want to hang out on Thursday and enter me, and actually you gave me an excellent idea with the Snorlax emoji, because that is limited to followers, so I might just make an emoji for maybe use the Snorlax, and that'll be the entry saying, hey, get me in, get me in. Good idea. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. Intentional or not. Alright, let's see what else we got going on. Theme of Love from Final Fantasy IV. Nope. Ooh, the overworld theme of Final Fantasy IV, though. That sounds like a good time. We will also be trying that at a red difficulty. I can watch it on cute battles in the background. I don't have to pay attention. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like I really love everything that's going on, but when I'm playing, I can't focus on any of that. But anyways, overworld theme for Final Fantasy IV. See you on the other side. Such a wonderful song of my childhood. Good times. Let's see what we got going on next. Random Machine, what do you have for me? You have some soft J-pop for me. Sunleth Waterscape. I think we're gonna go for it. Probably not the best, but also not the worst song from Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, we'll start with Sunleth Waterscape, and next time we'll come back, we'll do some lightning. Ooh, it's a purple rating. 12. There's no way I can handle that. But anyways, yeah, some J-pop time. Enjoy. we are back. Uh-oh. I think I hear a kerfuffle going on. Really? I don't know what to tell you, dude. You already ate. You've already had your meals. You're done for the day. You had dinner and supper. Hi. He doesn't know what to do because he doesn't know how to get on the way I move stuff around. He doesn't have an easy access onto the game. Goya is not having it. No, you're not, are you? Are you going to try to climb me to get up here? Because that's a bad idea for all involved. Whoa. Where are you going? Come back here. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, we all hear you. Come on. Make an appearance. We have La Cat again. So, apologize if you do not follow, but ads are about to run, and we'll see you on the other side. Say that a lot, but I can't think of a better way to phrase that. He said meow. He says a lot of things. Where can this go? Why is this so crooked, though? I don't know how angles work, apparently. Because this thing does not want to do what I want it to do anymore. There you go, yeah. There you go, you're on screen now. Gotta leave. Perfect critical run. Thanks, Beachy. Have a good Friday night. Thanks for hanging out. Goya has no bad angles. This is accurate. It wasn't Goya that was having the bad angles. It was the camera having the bad angles. Goya gets to visit the vet next week. So he is all sorts of excited. He doesn't even know it yet. I get to take his blood and tell him that he's in perfect health. At least that's what they better do, because I'm paying the money to do so. To make sure my cat's in good condition at all times. Perfect health. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that chat delay got you, didn't it? Alright, bud, I gotta play some more Theatrhythm. I know you're excited for everyone to see you. But games need to continue at some point. Not good enough, Goya. You're mostly on screen now. Just no head. Ah, there is indeed the Goya modifier. Alright, let's see if we can try and play around Goya, or if Goya wants to play as well. Unfortunately, the arcade is black, so you can't really see him. There you go. Now he's lit up. Please don't break my phone again, Goya. He's a madman, I tell you. Everyone's world should have a Goya modifier. We are not doing Good King Moogle Mog again. We are going to venture forth into new horizons? That almost worked out perfectly. What do we have that sounds like a fun time? What is recollection? That is not a fun time. Is it Selbina? Yeah. Selbina, that is a good one. With a lot of pep to it. Let's see if I can do this on a red 10. Probably not, but it should be interesting either way. So, Final Fantasy XI, the online one, the first one, Selbina. That was a toughie. Now that Goya's gone, try and get the camera back to where it was. Good enough. Hopefully, folks are enjoying all this nonsense that I'm finding on here. Because there is a wide variety of music on here. Point in case, Saga Frontier has some really weird ones. Completely different franchise of games, however, still all over the place. Trying to think, what else do I want to hear right now? Chrono Trigger got me earlier, that was a good vibe. I don't want to do the... Oh, Megalomania, we'll do that one. This is a battle? We'll try a battle on 9. So this is from Live Alive. It was a JRPG in the mid-90s that came out in Japan only. At this point, they released it in the US as of last year. And like a doctored up 2D HD sort of thing. Pretty well received. Have not gotten around to it myself yet. Just know the music, and the music is a lot of fun. So we will go into Megalomania from it, which is the end boss thing to my knowledge. And inspired in Undertale, there's Megalovania, which is just one letter off, but it is more or less Toby Fox, the creator of Undertale, his version of this. Different enough to be its own thing, but still you can feel the same vibes from it. Not as much of a plagiarized act as that Good King Moogle Mog from earlier. Woof. Not so good on that one. Went in with it being a 9, so I kind of expected that to happen, but slightly demoralizing. We're going to move past that and pretend that one didn't happen. I don't know, it looks like some of it comes from the stream, but on the side panels it basically turns color based on how poorly I'm doing. That went red, so that was a little bit of a worry for a minute. Do I do some Octopath Traveler? Or, actually, today is the 25th anniversary of Xenogears, so it probably makes sense that I would do some Xenogears. So we will jump this up to... We'll try the red at 8, we'll see how this goes. saw Ruby Weapon, and I did not see Emerald, but apparently they're breaking out all the stops on that actually I did better than I thought I would on that. I'm so used to trying to get, like, a perfect... Sorry. Sorry to say, I'm so used to trying to get, like, a perfect score that, I didn't realize that I do somewhat okay on the harder difficulties. I don't get perfects, but do somewhat solid. I'm so excited for something that's going to be nice that isn't in this at all is they have a bunch of songs from the Final Fantasy VII remake for Final Bar Line, including that of the ending song Hollow. But beyond that, like, there's so many awesome updates to Final Fantasy VII tracks that made the cut. The Airbuster is one of those songs that is just fantastic, but I want to say that they have like 10 songs from the 7 remake, so I'm super excited to tear into that because none of that is on here. It's a bunch of airship themes. You know what? We have not touched Final Fantasy XII at all tonight. I think we should do that. And I also have not done a medley, which is the 5 songs together. So I think this is a fantastic one for us to jump in and do a medley of. Do I want to do this or not at an 8? There went your night. What, Final Fantasy XII is a no-no? We're not a fan of the Final Fantasy XIIs? Or you're saying that you were so excited that you went and you purchased Final Fantasy XII and a PlayStation 2 just so you could play that again. I think that's what you meant to say. More Nier, less Final Fantasy. Damn. Alright, after the song we will do Nier. Because I am all for that too. But I do want to get some Final Fantasy XII in. Some Hitoshi Sakamoto. Good stuff. So, I'm not sure how much of y'all caught the coconut modifier in the middle of that, but that was unexpected. Apparently, she knows how to get up here just fine. Goya, not so much. Here you go, Coco. Right where you want it to be. Apparently, she was not a fan of Final Fantasy XII. Coco, what are you picking? You want this one? What is this one? No, I don't think you wanted this one, Coco. I think you mispawed. Alright, so let's see. Vera was requesting some Near Automata. Let's see if we can find that, Coco. Nope, that's not it, Coco. Close, though. Alright, so what did I not... I did not get to Carnival yet from Near Automata. So we'll run with this on a 7. But I'm going to let the timer knock out because we have a coconut on deck. And she may leave before we start, but my guess is no because I'm giving her pets. And that's what she's here for. Meow. Alright, Coco, we need the mouse that's underneath you, though. Don't know what you clicked on, but that's not what we want. Our paws were made to match the rhythms. Wow, I got a triple S on a red. That's kind of cool. It's a shame I'm not saving my scores right now, because it's probably the best I've ever done on that song. I love that entire soundtrack, though. It's so good. Oh, it bums me out. So many people I know have not played that game. It's such a good game. Good music. Fun world. Extremely depressing at times. Started it. Okay, how far are you? Pocky? How far have you gotten in that so far? I'm curious how far you are away from it just being gut-wrenching. I believe you beat the naked guy. You need to be more specific, because you assume that only happens once in that game. Are you talking about when all the robots were mashing their oil cans together? Alright, so near Automata... found a cute machine village. Yes, okay. That's a good start. That should be, I believe that is Pascal's village. That's a good, you know, third of the way through the first of 3 campaigns. So I'm glad you're finally playing it, Pocky. I want you to keep playing it. This should be a priority for you. Because this is the greatest game that's come out in the last decade. Just saying. Alright, so we're going to do the song I Hate It, but it's Emil's theme from Nier Automata. And you'll see why. Make it stop. Yeah, sorry, I have no visibility during these songs. But yeah, so I don't know why, out of the like 4 hours of music they have for that game, they decide that needs to be in this. They put 3 songs in this and they fucking chose that song. It's insanity. Oh, sorry, it's still going. Alright. I've also started Doom Eternal, Cyberpunk, The Messenger, and Minecraft Dungeons. Jesus Christ, man. Pick a lane and stay in it. That being said, yes, I'm going to be starting Cyberpunk soon. That anime was awesome, so I want to play the game now. So I guess it worked, but it's a good standalone anime, too. Because they believe in asymmetrical balance. They believe in punishing people. No, like, I wonder if it's more popular in Japan than it is here. But, yeah, that... Or maybe even other people like it more than I do. But, God, that song makes me want to stab my ears out. So I'm going to fix it with a better Nier song. We'll go back to... I don't remember if you were here at this point, Vera, but we played Kane's theme from Nier Replicant, the first one. So, yeah, Kane's theme / Salvation is the name. But this is a better song. Much better. You can't imagine a worse song? Oh, that sounds like a challenge. That is absolutely a challenge, and I will meet you on that battlefield. I would like to introduce you to a game called Final Fantasy VII. It's very underrated and represented in the series. Specifically, I have a song for you called Golden Saucer. There was definitely a challenge. Yes, yes. Challenge accepted. Here you go. Here's a worse song. Enjoy. See you in 2 minutes after hell. Endured years of fun. Endured? I think you mean you've pleasantly enjoyed the wide range of wonderful Final Fantasy music. Guess who's not going to get Prime Sub next month? So my favorite part about that song is when you think it's going to end, it doesn't, and it just loops again, and then again, and it doesn't fucking end. So as of January 31st, so 10 days ago, 11 days ago, that song has existed in the world for 26 years now, and no one has banned it. That is their take of what is it? Disney World, or however you want to put it. It reminds me a lot of Beverly Hills Cop 3, if you've seen that. Wally World, they have a song that they loop in that, and it just goes and goes and goes, and that's what it makes me think every time. Some people started streaming it. No, they did not stream it forever, because that song was never played again on the stream. It has been blocked, banned. But we are going to follow that up with a much better Final Fantasy VII song, because no one is making requests, so we're just going to... I've got a microphone, and I'm going to play whatever the hell I want. I'm going to pull one of those. But a much better Final Fantasy VII song. We'll go with Cosmo Canyon. Good vibes here. This is my apology for the last Emil's and Golden Saucer tracks. So this is your asymmetrical balance for you. So on that note, I hope you all accepted my apology for playing Golden Saucer. It will never happen again. Or will it? So what else is good in here that we'd like to hear? 13, 14. The song that was just played was Cosmo Canyon. It was another plagiarized tune. Really? What is the other song that it is plagiarized from? Keep in mind, this is a 26-year-old song. Well, if that song comes to mind, by all means let me know. Because I'm always fascinated by that. But we are going to play Oblivion from Final Fantasy XIV next. This is a bitchin' boss track, as the kids call it. I don't know which version of Final Fantasy XIV this comes from. If it was in the initial, A Realm Reborn, or if it came from one of the expansions. I think it's from the original. But it's a good time. It's a good little jaunty rock tune, if you will. The kids are all singing it. Good times. Hi, Goya. No, it's not bedtime yet. It's only 8:40. The stream continues. You're not shutting us down. We are pirate radio, sir. I wish I remembered what the other one was, the weird one. Is this it? No. I think it's this one. So I don't know the context of this other than I believe it is another boss song from Final Fantasy XIV. but it's like a time travel song or something. It's about forward and back, forward and back, and forward and back, but it's a weird like techno vibe. And Pocky, I think you've heard this on the last stream, or last time I streamed this months ago, but it is a fun, weird little song that for some reason I like. So, cheers. I know, buddy. Yeah, we hear ya. I cannot click on the link, Pocky, for Cosmo Canyon Sounds Like. Well, I can click on it, but I can't really... If I listen to it, it's going to go on stream and cause a lot of issues. So a Bob Marley song. Please don't play. I will check that out later to see how in line that is. And this song sounds like Daft Punk. Maybe? Maybe some punk? Maybe some Daft? Maybe I am a Daft Punk? Who knows? I did just pick up a Daft Punk record. Bob Marley song's not what you're thinking about. But, yeah, I did pick up a Daft Punk over the last weekend. They did a show in 2007 called Alive, and it's just the full well, not the full concert, because it's 2 LPs, but it is a huge chunk of their performance, and it is fantastic. Because they do a lot of mixing in of their songs, so even if you know the track, they play around with it a lot with the live performance, and I don't know, I really dig it. I have not listened to it in its entirety before picking up the record. I had seen videos on YouTube just because it had a really cool stage setup, so I did enjoy that. Alright, let's see, what else do we have to play? Songs that sound like songs. I'm going to subject you guys to a bunch of The World Ends With You. Because that's what we do here. No, I do appreciate everyone that is hanging out in chat. Or just hanging out lurking. Appreciate you hanging out on this Friday evening. King Mog? What about King... No, we already did King Mog. Already locked in for The World Ends With You. As Vera pointed out, King Mog is plagiarism, and we don't support that on the stream. Unless it happens to be Cosmo Canyon, at which point I do. The World Ends With You. Calling. Down. You're not a counter cat. Get down. It's not okay to jump on the counters because you want attention. Because I said so. Does anyone want a black cat? Yeah? What's up, buddy? What you got? I don't understand. You need to speak human. Ugh. Come here. Yes, Goya. You are on the stream, so... Goya is currently being cradled, so that is going to delay the song until it starts. But we definitely can't do it on a 9. You do realize Goya is my elder? No, he's only 15. Going on 16. He's definitely not an elder. He's a youngling. He did not exist until after Final Fantasy VII released. You are a youngling. Cat Yersi's like 84. Is that how that works? Are you 84? Are you that old of a man? Is that why you're so cranky all the time? I don't understand. No, Goya, we're running out of time. You're not going to be able to get any more pets in 4 seconds. Yeah. Ooh, you got 8 more seconds, Goya. Alright, buddy. Send you down now.
ないこんな夜は騒ぎ出す夜更け前またとないこの時をいたずらにかき回す柵を越え先手一生屋上でバカ笑い落書きに残す影逃げ切れば結果オーライ3人へ差し込む光あの誓った言葉目が覚めるような声で揺さぶってほしい次はないそんな時に痛いくらい抜け目だらけ意味のない涙とか時々は言うんじゃない壊れても心配無用いつの間にか元通り先行き不安 Don't worry Cause that's the way my life goes いつか笑ってみせる雲み空の下から叫ぶ言葉を探し今日もまだ旅の途中
He's 76. So you lied about it. This is not a Wild Kids in America ripoff. Are you kidding me? You're joking, right? That sounds nothing like it. Nothing. Just because it's a little trash punky. A little garage band, if you will. Alright, so what do we got going on in here? Sounds like it. I will have to give that a listen later. Because I'm unfamiliar with that then. Where are we at? Something FF4. Something FF4. What do we got for FF4? Red Wings, Theme of Love. We did Overworld already. There's Battle 1, Battle 2, Battle of the Four Fiends. What is this? The airship theme? I don't do very often. Howdy, Maury. Not Zeramus. We will, maybe we will do Battle of the Four Fiends. Yeah, it's a good action one. We'll go into this one. And then follow it up with the airship theme. Because this is a perennial favorite. Dun -dun. And we shall continue now. Let's go! We got one bad. Shame on me. And I still disagree with that one. I think that one really is just, this stick is not sticky enough. There are definitely notes it does not like, and I think it's the right. So I need to find a new stick, and then replace the stick with that stick. And then I'll be good. And then I can write all day long. I can write, juke, 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 juke. That's the plan, at least. So what time do we have? We have currently 9 o'clock, so I think I'm going to go for another hour tonight. For anyone that wants to continue hanging out, I appreciate it. Oh, hydration is probably a good idea. So everyone have a drink of whatever the hell you got in front of you. Currently I have water in a cup courtesy of my brother, that is Cowboy Bebop. My brother is not Cowboy Bebop, the cup is Cowboy Bebop. My brother is human and real. And usually hangs out for Theatrhythm nights, so I'm assuming he's got work going on, unfortunately. Hydration is done. Nope. No, we know what we're doing. Actually, that's a fun one. Might do this, but that's a long one, so maybe not. So we will go back to 4, because I promised we would do some airship afterwards. Airship, overworld, whatever you want to call it. Coconut has been here many times, and we're not going to encourage another encounter. Hanging, look forward to next Saturday. More after this, Pocky. But yeah, Pocky, it should be a good time. I need to, during this week, I'm off work, and I was planning on watching some videos for that board game and learning what it is, because I know nothing about it at all. I just need to learn how to play it before we get together. But should be a good time. Board games usually deliver pretty well. You know, something I really don't do on stream often is I really don't do One-Winged Angel ever. Ooh, Crisis Core is a good one. It's so good. It is the Advent Children version of One-Winged Angel. No, I don't think I'm into it right now. I do like the piano track for Advent Children, though. But now that I've heard it, I absolutely have to do Price of Freedom. Because this is from Crisis Core, and it is fantastic. I've yet to play the remake. Very excited to make some time for it eventually, but, yeah, it's a good time. So let's jump into Crisis Core, Price of Freedom. Pocky, I've had that song stuck in my head for about 15 years now. It is so good. Shit, probably more than that at this point. Can't even keep up. I think it was 2007. So yeah, well, whatever. We'll say 15. But standing now, move the chair. We will go into... God, this could be pretty awful on red. But, I think it's Those Who Fight is technically the title, piano version. But it gets a little hectic. It's a good time, though. So this is from the Advent Children movie. Let's go and do this one. Ooh, I have not done that one on this, I believe. That was a lot of fun. Definitely haven't done it on red before. Let's see, finding in full bar line, the two directional notes that go in opposite directions mess me up bad. Really? Those don't give me a problem because I know they're just, if it's left and right, it doesn't matter which is left and which is right. You just have to hit both in or both out. And then like once you get that it's just, like if it points left and right or if it points right and left, it doesn't matter. You can do the same exact motion and it takes them both. The ones that fuck with me are the ones that do like a 90-degree angle. Sorry, I can't really track it like that, but yeah, so if you have like right and down or up and left, those things, those fuck with me. Opposite directions, I can do those all day long. And technically, there's, I'll send you a image. I guess there's like a cheat sheet to it where like the system registers stuff differently. So you can actually really whiff it and it still takes it. Well, anywhere they aren't the same. Yeah, that's what I gotcha. Yeah, you should be able to work in the opposite directions pretty quick. The other ones are a little bit, those are something different. think that's from Type 0? I don't know that one. The Record Keeper arrangements are pretty fun, though. I don't think I've done anything from FF8 yet, but I do want to do Stand Your Ground from Final Fantasy 15. It's a Record Keeper version of it, so they do fun arrangements without the Record Keeper songs, so this should be a fun one. Should be. We'll see. This one is Yoko Shimomura, so let's do this. Well, that was a good time. I can't wait for Final Bar Line. It's less than a week away. That's so exciting. Just playing that demo, I've played it to death at this point. Like, I've put in 12 hours on a freaking demo on PS4. And then on Switch, I think I have 2.5 hours. So I've definitely gotten my energy, gotten my kick from the demo, I should say. Man with the Machine Gun. What does this version sound like? Sounds like it might be a rave, so I don't know if y'all got your glow sticks ready or not, but let's give this a go. Let's try the rave version of Man with a Machine Gun from Final Fantasy VIII. Not Final. Coco. Oof, good one. I actually did enjoy that a bit. Quite a bit. So I'm thinking for the final half hour, not that we're there yet, but I'm thinking there should be some wind down. So I do think I'll work on some stuff from like Final Fantasy X and 6 and stuff like that. So, see, final favorite FF8 song, might like that version more. Yeah, that was actually a really fun version. That's the thing that really frustrates me with Record Keeper getting ripped off the App Store, like them shutting down the US, is there's so much good music in that, like different arrangements that they did. I haven't seen an official soundtrack for it, just because it's a live service game. They keep on putting on more. But all the songs that are like ripped on YouTube and stuff like that, I freaking love those things. Like, I've yet to hear a bad arrangement from that. Let's see if I can pull another one for you. Oh, Jesus. So we have the battle theme from Final Fantasy VI, or we have Battle at the Big Bridge. Which one do you want to do, Pocky? I'm sure you got a preference of those two. Oh shit, you have 9 seconds to respond. Fuck it, it looks like it's going to be Battle at the Big Bridge. I hope that was your choice. Because that's what we're getting. Battle at the Big Bridge, Record Keeper version. Olé. And that song remains unimpeachable. There's no bad version of that song. None that I've heard so far. Except for when I hum it. Usually that's pretty awful. But outside of that, it's usually pretty good whenever it's actual arrangement. Alright, so that's checked. Alright, let us continue. So we are getting... What was it? Got 40 minutes left. I apologize there's not more near in this. I really wish there was. But there's a lot of good music in this game, regardless. Hi, Coconut. Hi. What's up? It's not bedtime yet. We still got a stream going on. See, I don't know a lot. Hi, Coco. I don't know a lot of the Dissidia tracks. It's the only reason why I haven't given them a go. Should I try this one, Coco? Okay, we'll try this one, girl. No need to get rude about it. So this is the Dissidia version of Anti-Paretic. So let's try this out. I've never done this one before. Yeah, she's always judging, I know. But now we are going to play a song together, Coco. Woof. That coconut difficulty modifier is legit. Like, you can't see the angle. Angle doesn't do it justice how much she's blocking my screen. Because I'm looking down at that angle, and she's just, I'd say, half the screen. But she was marching to the song, so that was kind of funny. I got a kick out of that. Like, she's making biscuits, but she's not actually making biscuits on anything. She's just kneading the cabinet. So I'd like to think she's trying to play with me. What are we looking for? So let me go back to... You know, we might end a little before 10, so I'm going to start doing some wind down. Her paws are made to smash the rhythm. You're not wrong. Alright, so I'm going to start getting into the sad, sappy garbage now. So, we'll start off with Somnus, because it's probably my favorite song from Final Fantasy 15. Good song. Why are you chewing on lightning? What did lightning do to you? Oh, Coco, what did you do? Ah, difficulty modifiers, I tell you. Difficulties. Seeking friends. We can do that. That is definitely on my agenda. Or fits in the motif that we're looking for of sad, sappy shit right now. Searching for friends, seeking for friends, whatever we want to call it, from Final Fantasy VI. Is probably my favorite song from that album. Or game, whatever. Coconut got really into messing with the stuffies for a moment. Which, by the way, this is the last one I was waiting for. I've been searching high and low for this guy, for the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 1, for months, for a reasonable price. There's some people that are gouging for like $130, but no bueno. Managed to find him on a Japanese auction, and I yoinked that thing so quickly. Alright, so let's see. Get to Final Fantasy VI. See, searching for friends, I think, has an airship. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Should be able to do that one on a red. So let's go jump into searching for friends. Which is after the world ends in Final Fantasy VI, and you're trying to get the band back together. So it's a good time. Everyone's suppressed because half of them are dead, half are lost. It's actually not a good time. It's actually super depressing. But the song's excellent. So let's continue. Ah, good times. Even the bad times were good times. I do wonder how Dancing Mad is going to be on Final Bar Line, because on the 3DS one, Curtain Call, it's a solid, I want to say that's a 6-minute track. Granted, it's not the full one, but it's still an extended. On this, they keep it to the 2 minutes because it's an arcade token. But I do wonder if they're going to go with a longer cut for Dancing Mad from Final Fantasy VI. 15 minutes, try 19, sir. That song is everlasting. I think it's actually like 19 minutes and 21 seconds or something like that. Something absurd. Alright, so we will do Celis's theme, which is the last of the songs from FF6 I'm going to play. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But, yeah, Celis's theme. See, song hits hard. Telling someone about the scene where she tries to off herself the first time in a video game that made you cry. Yes, I think that is a lot of people. Because that is not something anyone really saw coming. I really don't think had been handled in a video game before. Not an RPG, not to that extent, but yeah, that song is really fucking good. Like, I think pound for pound I put that over Terra's theme. But everyone always goes with Terra's theme. Let's see if we can get... I'm trying to think of what I'm looking for from Final Fantasy V. Yeah, here we go. Home Sweet Home. This is another one that I love. But, once again, going with the sappy shit right now, so they're all going to be downers. Ah, this is such a good one, though. Yeah, Home Sweet Home from Final Fantasy V. Let us continue down this hole. good times. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII is the first game that had mean tears. That was during more or less the same thing when the heroine was spacing herself. So a little bit of suicide will make you weep, I guess. That part of the screwdriver. Yeah, that was my first time playing that, though. I don't think the pattern was that bad. I just hadn't seen that before, so I did not react accordingly. They kind of echoed it a little bit later, and I did better with it. But here's the thing is, when we play Final Bar Line and I don't have this anymore, playing with the controller is not the same thing. I'm awful with the gamepad on Switch, like using the... I've got the Hori split thing, so it's a bit wider. I'm awful on the Switch version, though. I think it's because the sticks aren't symmetrical. The paddles I have on the back are excellent, but I'm sucked so bad at it. PS4, I'm a hell of a lot better with the controller, but not having this is going to be so rough, because this is... It's ingrained at this point. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but so far, with the 14 hours I play between Switch and PS4, vastly prefer this. There is in a Discord that I'm in for Theatrhythm, there's a cabinet owner section, and in that channel, someone has found a way to plug Final Bar Line, like the Switch or PS4 version, like found a way to integrate that so your display is here and these controls work. So what they did is they built a mod so it's got extra buttons, because there are some four click buttons in Final Bar Line. So yeah, so that's going to be exciting for that. When I looked at the parts that they were using to make it work, it's only like $40. I just haven't done that before. Like you get a Raspberry Pi, you hook up a couple buttons that you can order for like arcade fight sticks. They sell buttons for those all the time, so you just get 4 of those, you wire them in, do some magic, whatever, and then I would have these as the analogs, 2 buttons, and then 2 more buttons, so I'd have 6 buttons and my analogs, and I'm playing the version on this, which, that would be awesome. I have not tried putting the controller on my lap. It wouldn't be the same because I don't have the tap-tap-taps. If I could do that, like, I wanted to look at, like, an arcade stick, or, like, a fight stick, but they only have 1 analog, usually. Other than that, like, the faces would work. But yeah, working around that analog, that would be the only thing. You need those 2 sticks. But either way, so I'm excited for that. We're going to go into Final Fantasy VII Aerith theme. But let's go. yes, I dissed your girl. I hate to tell you what Sephiroth does to her during that song, because she did. Apparently, actually, what I'm doing is I'm just going through all the songs where people die. Apparently, that's the MO I'm doing right now. So let's see. Does anyone die in FF8 songs? Waltz for the Moon? No, that's too jaunty. Way too jaunty. Love Grows? Nope, too hopeful. Oh, why didn't I play the song earlier? Maybe I'm a Lion. Ugh, fuck. Like, I know I'm doing sad songs, but maybe I'm a Lion and the Extreme are awesome. You know what? We still have some time, so we are going to do... God, the Extreme on 10 is going to kick my ass. We're going to try the Extreme and see how this goes. This is like final boss song for Final Fantasy VIII. So good, though. Nice. Sliver of fucking health. Can't believe I made it. You do have a mighty roar. That did make me laugh. Thank you. Haven't watched that in forever. I think that's been like 7-8 years. Ugh, time sucks. Can you tell that the composer likes progressive rock? God, he went prog rock as hell for that song. Where is my You Are Not Alone? Nope, that was it. Wow, that's only a 6? Alright, so this is the part where in FF9 where Zidane, the star, decides that life isn't worth living anymore. So, once again, carrying on a theme. Let's do this. We all love prog rock here. It's the core of Final Fantasy. Nerd. Yes, you are on the correct stream. There's an there are plush dolls of video game characters from 1987 and 2009 on my arcade cabinet in my house. I'm not a nerd. I don't know what you're talking about. Good song. Let's see. So it is 9:52, so I have time for one more set of 3. So if there are any final call-outs, now is the time. Yes. This is also accurate. That is in Japanese. Not just imported from Japan, but is solely in Japanese. A language I cannot read. Alright, so yeah, so final callouts. If y'all don't have songs, I will carry on my merry way of sad, sappy nonsense. Which is not Otherworld from Final Fantasy X. I'm so bummed out that they don't have frickin' Suteki Dene on this. They do on Final Barline if you get the digital deluxe thing. If you get the one that comes with 27 extra songs, that will come with a lot of the good stuff. So you have Eyes on Me from Final Fantasy VIII, Memories of Life from Final Fantasy IX, Suteki Dene from Final Fantasy X. Like, all of those are on there. There's probably the reason why it's probably not on here was licensing, but it will be on those. So I'm excited for that. Final Fantasy X-2, it has its vocal tracks that are on there too, which is nice because they do not make an appearance on this. 1,000 Words and a Real Emotion. But anyways, time for To Xanarkand. So the lack of Suteki DNA is okay since we have two Xanarkin on here. Not the same, Goya. I know. We're all outraged, Goya. Very outraged. But we work with what we got. So none of those. We have two more songs left to go. Answers from Final Fantasy XIV is not on here. None of the vocal ones are on here, and that's a bit of a bummer. I think Recollection was a bit of a... You're right, Goya. This is an excellent track. Let's do this one, Goya. Recollection from Final Fantasy XI. Goya was definitely not saying lying. If you spoke Goya, you know he's saying bedtime. 10 o'clock, it's past your bedtime, go to bed. That is what he was telling me this morning. I know, Goya. So Final Fantasy XII doesn't really have any sad songs. I feel like 13 doesn't either. Like, really, it's once Uematsu left, they don't really have the sad, sappy shit anymore. It is bedtime, but we have one more track, Goya. We just don't know what it is yet. Come from the Heavens is good, but that's not sad. Oh, we already did Somnus. I should have ended with Somnus. Crystal Chronicles does not have anything. Prologue's kind of a downer, but... we already did Xanarkin. We're not doing Xanarkin a second time. That's madness. What do we have in... I don't think we have anything down here. You know, I don't think I have any more. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna end it with Near. We're gonna end with Emil's song. No, JK, that is the worst fucking idea ever. No, we'll do Carnival one last time, and then we'll call it. We are not ending with the Final Fantasy X open track Otherworld. Thank you very much. Alright, so I am back. So not a downer song, but definitely more of a contemplative song. Good one to end it for me. Hopefully everyone else enjoyed it as well as the entire stream for that matter. Let's see what else we got going on. So at this point it is housekeeping. Xanarkin and 2 Xanarkin are the same song. The problem with Final Fantasy over the years, the only problem, there's no other problem with Final Fantasy, is that whenever they localize the soundtrack, they always translate it again. So every time you put it in someone else's hands, they change the name again. So that's why your Seeking Friends is Searching for Friends. It's also, at one point it was Looking for Friends. Minor things, but sometimes there's some major differences. Like Final Fantasy Type 0, if you look at some of the track names that they've given those over the years, wildly different. But so originally it was 2 Xanarkin, but then over the years they've just decided, fuck it, it's just Xanarkin. Fiercely, good night, thanks for hanging out. Thank you everyone else for hanging out. What's the piano song that it plays in Xanarkin then? It's Xanarkin. Like the song that they open with is Xanarkin, and the song they play in Xanarkin is Xanarkin. There is no difference between those two, unless there's another track you're referring to that I can't think of. What else did I have? So anyone who hung out for tonight, thank you for hanging out. We will be streaming again on Monday night, probably do more of this arcade, TBD on that. Thursday we will be doing a special stream of doing the final bar line, the new release on PS4, from 2 until 9 p.m. Eastern, during which I will be doing a giveaway for the big Super Deluxe Mega Ultra Edition with all the DLC for your system of choice. Just hang out all day, or part of the day. Follow, enter yourself into the raffle, and then at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, I'll pull a name. If you get pulled, cool, you win. If you're not here, then I'm going to pull the next name and go from there. So, and other than that, Friday we will be back for the normal stream in the evening. So, that is everything. Appreciate you hanging out. Good night. Enjoy your Friday.